Hi, my name is Zahie and I'm a first-time mum to a lovely boy who's 8.5 months old. My husband and I purchased a program when my son was about 3.5 months, I think he was, and honestly it was the best investment ever. So it's been great to just have a program like that. I think I've never come across anything like that. When I was pregnant, I read all these books and I thought, I'm prepared, whatever comes my way. I'm also a social worker, so I work with a lot of children, and I thought, I'm ready to be a parent, and I know how to deal with these problems or challenges that I come across. But wow, just actually being a parent is a whole new ballgame of its own. And the program has probably been the best thing that we've ever done becoming parents. So I suffered a lot of postnatal anxiety after becoming a mum, and my son had cow milk protein intolerance, he had reflux and eczema, and I didn't know, and I just felt something wasn't right. He was constantly unsettled, unhappy, and I struggled to take him out because I just didn't predict what was going to happen, how it would be. And every time I went to doctors or even pediatricians, they just said, oh, he's fine, babies cry, that's what they do. And I'm like, I know babies cry, but there's something going on. It wasn't until Karen, because he asked constant questions, she was able to look back and see some of my questions and said, hey, something is going on. And from that point, we were able actually to manage it, and it's been the best thing ever for our family. The program is amazing in so many ways. So it's science-based, and as well, it's holistic, and it's very kind and gentle approaches, and it just makes you feel so comfortable with what you're doing. So because you get amazing results, as well as so for example, if my son's crying, he's not crying on his own when I'm putting him to sleep, I'm actually in there. So for me, it's like I'm not neglecting my son, I'm actually providing support while I'm also teaching him how to self-regulate. And for me, that just fit my values and my goals as a parent. So the program is really helpful because it doesn't just help with feeding and sleeping. It just looks at a whole holistic approach, how feeding and sleeping go hand in hand together, developmental. So if a child's not sleeping properly, it might actually delay the development. And I found the program really helpful. So after I joined, my son started rolling both ways not long after. And then from there, it actually taught me how to help him sit unassisted, crawling. And it's just been so great because I found a lot of other places or things that I tried to research on lacked a bit of information about developmental or even about self-feeding. So every time I came across a problem with feeding, I just asked a question and Karen just gave the right answer all the time, and it just solved our issues almost immediately for us.